know that this question might be putting a little bit of the fear of God in you, because how do you answer the question in a way that's really compelling and in a way that makes somebody lean forward and being like, oh my God, wow, that's interesting, tell me more, and I want to hire this person, right? You want to answer that question, tell me about yourself, in a way that puts you in the best light, but also in the way that connects really deeply. If you are that person and you want to know how do you answer, tell me about yourself in a way that invites people in, this video is for you. Pull up, bring a glass of water, you're going to need it. This one is full of nuggets, and I hope you get to start. Let's get them out. Let's use them like right now, okay? We're not here to waste time. Hey, welcome to Love on Stage. I'm Magogodi. If you're ready to make sales and spark action when you speak, this is your place. I've helped dozens of leaders choose courage over comfort by speaking with confidence and love, especially in tough conversations. Because listen, public speaking isn't just a thing that you do on stage. It's what you do every time you deliver a work presentation, when you interview for that plump job you deserve, when you negotiate your salary, and every time you sweat bullets during a big pitch. That's all public speaking. It's time to level up your storytelling, because your story matters. So, you ready to speak like a boss? Let's get into your most powerful story. I am Magogodi. That is Magogodi. The G's actually sounds like Spanish J sounds, like ja, like jalapeno, Magogodi. It is a Tswana name. I am South African. I am a new YouTuber, so I'm super excited and grateful. Specifically, I have to be real, I am so grateful to you specifically, right? I'm talking about myself, but let me tell you about you. I'm grateful for you because of how you show up. You watching this video, that is the dream for a new YouTuber. I am somebody who loves, I am the most, okay? There's no minimalism anywhere. Look at these boots, honey. We get into all of the things. I love flowers. I love travel. Right now, I'm not traveling. I'm actually at home in Mexico. I just moved here. So that's a fun, interesting thing that's going on in my life. And I'm a mom. I'm the mother of a very young, active, and just dream human being. I'm also a wife, and I just showed you in real time, this is how you can answer that question. I want to call out specific things that I did in that introduction that you can use yourself. Read the room. You and I, we're here and we're meeting virtually, and specifically we're meeting on YouTube. So I want to center that particular meeting point so you have references and you have context for where we are. When somebody asks you, tell me about yourself, it really is your job to answer the question in context and to highlight, to underscore the parts of yourself, of your identity, that make the most sense in relationship to whatever it is that you're talking about. So for example, if you are in an interview, and let's just say it's a childcare interview, and somebody asks me, tell me a little bit about yourself. And I start going off about yeah, I'm Magogodi, I wrote a book, my book is called Innards, I really love writing, I do, that's a truth about me. I really love speaking. I have a YouTube channel where I have a dog named Zhuzh, and I absolutely love her. She's such a love bug. If I start telling you everything except for my experience as a mom and my experience with childcare, it's yo, girl, homegirl, you're losing the boat. Where are we going with this, right? You need to read the room and you need to stay in context. All of those other parts about you, they matter and they're fantastic, and we'll get to those. But when somebody asks you, it's okay, Gigi, when somebody asks you, tell me about yourself, read the room and answer the question in context. Show some emotional intelligence that you understand where we are and why this matters. I also did something else. I left room in how I described myself for you. In other words, I put out things in how I described myself. I'm a mom. I am a wife. I love to travel. Those are universal themes that other people most likely identify with those roles as well. And when you're telling people about yourself, Those are important to include because, especially if you're in an interview situation, it's an opportunity for you to connect with other human beings on just a human being connection. So you want to show context that tells the person, this person gets the assignment, they know why we're here, but then make it bigger than just this current moment. Bring it out into who we are in the world. And my third tip, this is my final tip, this is really important. Be real. Be where you are now. Here's my dog, who is not supposed to be in this video, right? And she's whining and she wants attention. Like, this has to now be part of how I tell you about myself. I am somebody who loves my dog. I have a dog who is an Australian Shepherd, and she's full of energy. And she's also really funny. So I want you to be real about where you are literally right now. Be here now. What's happening in your life that this person really needs to understand about you? Are you going through something that's really difficult and that might prevent you, if you're on a date, from being completely present? Are you checking your phone all the time? Maybe you're on a date and you're just recently divorced and this is the first time that you've been on a date. You left your kids at home with a new caretaker, and every single time the phone dings, you're checking. You should probably share that and tell me about yourself. Listen, I'm so excited to be here to connect with you. This is the very first time that my kids have been with this particular person, and I hope you don't mind. I'm definitely a mom, so I'm going to be checking the phone a little bit here and there. Look what you just did. You told them who you are, you told them some of the roles that are important to you, and you also made it real. This is where I am right now. If you're in an interview, this matters too. You can always be real with people about where you are. Again, if you're a mom, if you're a caretaker, if you take care of somebody who's a little bit older, that is a wonderful place to say during the interview, tell me about yourself. Oh yeah, I'm also a caregiver. I look after my mom. She's a little bit older and she's got limited mobility. It has definitely helped me understand how to be extremely proficient in my job. So when I'm here, I show up and I'm so present. It also means that flexible work really matters to me, right? I don't take it for granted that this particular job allows me the flexibility of planning my own schedule. That's something that's very important to me. Look what you just did. You have just brought people into something that is real for you. You've been completely transparent, and you've set very clear boundaries about, yo, don't be playing games with me. When I'm out of here, I'm out because I have to take care of my mom. But when I'm here, I'm really clocked in. Like this, you're gonna get everything that you came for when it comes to me and my job. Quite frankly, I trip all the time when somebody asks me, tell me about yourself, because I don't know, it's weird talking about yourself, but it's really important to master the skill because, like I said, public speaking isn't something that we do only on stages. It's not something only TED speakers do. Public speaking is something that we do all of the time. When we're advocating for ourselves, we're on a hot date and we're trying to connect with somebody, but we also want to let them know, yo, I've got like kids I'm taking care of at home, and don't think I'm not interested, I'm distracted. Public speaking is what you're doing when you're interviewing, right? Public speaking is very much what I'm doing right now, believe it or not, on YouTube. And if you're somebody who any of these roles sound familiar to you, if you've been on a panel, you're going to be on a panel in 2025, sharing your expertise, you are a speaker. And when you do that, I want you to be standing and speaking in your full confidence. That's what we do here. New episodes drop specifically about public speaking every Thursdays at 12 Eastern. And we get into all kinds of yummy other things on Tuesdays at 12 Eastern as well. Thank you again. It means so much to me that you are here. I am Magogodi, the girl from Soweto. It's always, always, always such a dream to hang out with you.
Was that useful? You want to go even deeper? I'd love to support you. My coaching program can help you make money and spark action whenever you speak with intention. Book time to chat using the link in the description box below. Also, leave a comment if this video offered something you needed to hear today, or if you have a question you want me to unpack in next week's episode. Fresh episodes drop every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Hit subscribe to get a notification so you never miss a beat. Thank you so much for being here. I want you to know that your story matters. And I'm here to help you stand out from the stage to the page.